Donald Trump is running around. He put on his little McDonald's costume. Halloween came early for Donald Trump. Because we know that man's never worked a day in his life. We know that man's never punched a clock in his life. He's never wiped down a table in his life. He's never had to fix his own car. He's never struggled to make ends meet. He does not know what it means to check your paycheck every week and see what you've got left. We see Elon Musk coming in here. He's doing these little contests where he's promising people $1 million, in some kind of lottery giveaway if they sign up for his list. You have a billionaire just dangling $1 million to those of us, and many of us, who are struggling to make ends meet if they dance for him. You've got Donald Trump putting on a little McDonald's costume because he thinks that's what people do. They're not trying to empathize with us. They are making fun of us. Donald Trump thinks that people who work at McDonald's are a joke. Elon Musk thinks that dangling money in front of a working person is a cute thing to do. They have absolutely no idea what our lives are like.
That this McDonald's thing has really taken on a life of its own, and I'm not sure anybody really cares except Donald Trump about this.
Well, it's about owning the news cycle. There's 15 left to go, and he certainly owned the last one.
Oh, once again, Donald Trump pretends to have a job that he doesn't have. Has to fake the whole place because he can't actually walk in and work or pretend that he knows what he's doing.
You've got to secure it.
But it's the idea of what Donald Trump says and projects versus what he actually knows how to do. It's a fascinating prison.
I'm learning for the first time. Are you saying Donald Trump didn't actually work at a McDonald's?
Shocking, right?
I'm learning this for the first time. I can't believe the Democratic reaction to this today. That he has caused them to lose their mind.
Hi, everyone. How we doing? It's 4 o'clock in New York. 15 days to go. It has never been clearer that only one of the major party presidential nominees is living here with us in reality. Over on Earth One, and it's Vice President Kamala Harris. She's making an all-hands-on-deck effort to reach a wide and diverse swath of voters, with Harris making a 3-stop tour of Midwestern swing states with former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney at her side. And then we have to deal with it. What's happening over on Earth Two? There's a presidential nominee running a bizarre, haphazard, R-rated campaign these days. Vulgar comments, crude insults, staging stunts at McDonald's in a desperate attempt to get people to pay attention to his lie that Kamala Harris never worked there. And with each passing day, the big question in American politics is he okay?
And his record is not great for his now colleagues from McDonald's, including the fact that when he was president, he made it harder to go after McDonald's for wage theft. He opposed raising the minimum wage, continues to oppose raising the minimum wage. Actually, we didn't show the clip.
Yeah, we can play it. We've got the clip. Here's what he said when he was asked, should you raise the minimum wage for these fine people at McDonald's?
Wage raise. Well, I think these people work hard. They're great. And I just saw something, a process that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see. These are great franchises.
Yes.
That's what you call in the business a dodge.
Yeah,
he did not answer the question.
In other contexts, he has opposed it. He has likewise cut funding for OSHA, which is the federal agency that inspects workplaces like McDonald's for
dramatically overregulates many businesses.
I mean, if
and adds those regulatory costs.
If you work at McDonald's,
that get passed on in terms of an inflationary standpoint. So,
I don't think that's true. But
no, it is true.
It's not.
So make it make sense to me, Scott, because I'm looking at no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime, no taxes on Social Security, no taxes on federal income.
Abby, I'm already voting for Trump. You don't have to keep going.
Yeah, but Scott,
I mean, I'm already there. I'm already voting for him.
Before Trump, I assume you were a fiscal conservative. Explain to me.
I'm a low-tax conservative,
How does the balance sheet work?
I'm a low-tax conservative. I like it when Donald Trump cuts taxes because that's what Republicans traditionally do.
How are you going to pay for it?
How are we going to pay for it?
Yeah.
I guess we're going to cut spending and have a smaller government, which is also just fine with me.
You know that under Donald Trump.
We had COVID. Don't start.
No, before COVID, he actually signed trillions of dollars of new spending into law.
I know.
Before COVID,
Fine.
New spending and new tax cuts.
Look,
I mean, the deficit widened well before COVID.
You're talking about 28 beyond that, according to the internet that I was able to research while we were sitting here. So I think it's an unfair attack on Trump, this minimum wage worker issue. Because
McDonald's is not the only employer in America. You know that, right? Like, there are lots of other
a lot of service jobs.
Am I arguing that they are?
But shouldn't he be able to
if
answer
You sat
the
here and
question?
attacked him for attacking minimum wage workers because he went to McDonald's, and I just wanted to point
I
out how
didn't
wrong
attack
you
him for
were.
that.
She did
I
not
didn't
do
attack-
that. She
I
did
didn't
not do
attack him for
that.
going to McDonald's. I attacked him for his actual record, which is bad for the workers of
conversation,
McDonald's.
the reason you're sitting here is because he went to McDonald's.
The
And
reason
so-
I'm sitting here is because
But
I
yet
write
we
on
had-
economic policy and I know something about the economic
Okay, I
policies we're
guess this is
discussing.
where I need to be clear. She's sitting here because she actually knows things about.
But did you or did you
And
not
on
raise
top
the
of-
minimum wage?
No. We're talking about
We
whether
didn't. It
Donald
was
Trump.
raised.
We're talking about what is Donald Trump's
it hasn't been raised since
position
2009,
on some key
technically.
issues, right? If Donald Trump opposes the minimum wage, don't you think he owes an answer to that question to the voters?
On the minimum wage?
On that, plus all the other questions that we've raised about how he's paying for all these things?
Look, I think he should go out and advocate for policies that he thinks will A, help workers, B, stimulate economic growth, and C, get us out of the economic anxiety that we have been suffering under Biden and Harris. And that's what I would expect any presidential candidate to do. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris made promises to people 4 years ago. Some of it came true, some of it didn't. But that's what candidates do. They have aspirations and they have goals.
Yeah,
Now, whether the Congress will do it, I don't know, but that's his job.
It's also within the parameters of what candidates are supposed to do, that when they're asked questions about how is this